again?
The master fisherman, did you claim your
It
reward?
snapped the line, and now I've got no prize money. And the captain's furious at me for wasting his time.
Oh,
Blame me all you want. A child could have reeled in a plastic fish on a line.
seriously.
I suppose I'll just have to wait for that medicine.
Alright, I have my goggles on and I'm ready to play. My name is Sloth154. Welcome back to Arsene Lupin, Once a Thief. Yeah, I think that's the title, Once a Thief. So last episode, we played as Inspector Ganimard. We found out that Bernard was actually Arsene Lupin. And we also caught him in the middle of his act. So apparently Bernard somehow hijacked the signal, got fake information to the ship's crew.
Do you have a moment?
What can I do for you?
Nice the cough you have there.
I've had it for weeks. I think it's getting worse.
Yeah,
A doctor would supply you the necessary medicine.
yeah. Putting off a cough that's been on for weeks isn't good.
Do I look like I've got 1,000 francs to hand over to a doctor? Just grin and bear it.
Coughing in guests' faces is hardly grinning and bearing. For anyone.
We've got somewhere to be. So, yeah. Arsene got caught, and now we're in a flashback as to how he stole Lady Jerland's gems, which he stole because she talked a lot of shit. So, if you end up liking this video, comment, like, and subscribe. It does help the channel. Check out the description. I have a link to the playlist for this series and other games I played on my channel. Tell me in the comment section what you think about the game and anytime you would be petty enough to just rob someone out of spite. What am I supposed to be doing? Still find out what's wrong with Lady Jerland.
You didn't have to stomp off like that.
Oh,
I thought you were going to help me instead of gallivanting around with that man.
I said I would, and I will. Do you have your note ready? And you've agreed to meet?
I've made it clear that I must see him urgently.
oh.
Very well. Stay here in your cabin. I'll make sure it reaches him.
A secret meeting, a romance perhaps? She mentioned a him. I need to find out whose hands that note intended on reaching. Arranging their meeting myself may provide a perfect opportunity to get into Lady Jerland's cabin and then to my prize.
Bernard?
Oh, I was just coming to check everything was okay.
Is there anything I can do to help?
It's fine, really. She's just feeling a little under the weather. I spoke with the nurse on board, but they're running low on medicine.
Huh.
A ship this size with no medical supplies?
Oh, I remember. I
Does she
remember.
need them
Do you
urgently?
remember? Tell me in the comments.
I'm sure she'll survive. It sounds like Major Rawson was hellbent on using everything for his seasickness.
Major Rawson.
I wonder if Major Rawson has any medical supplies left in his cabin.
We could get in
She's
there.
asked for some space, so I'm going to take the opportunity to relax in the tea room.
Okay. Major Rawson. Nope. Okay. Oh. But there is a vent.
Oh.
Desk. I don't care if he's suffering from seasickness. Rawson better stop vomiting so I can get some sleep. I swear I can smell him through the vent. Why am I not surprised that Roseanne responds to a nosy neighbor? Morse code. A genius form of communication. I'm hardly an expert, but I know enough to get by. Oh. Okay. It doesn't look too appealing, but I bet when cooked it's delicious. Yeah, some fish are like that.
Huh.
It's locked. It appears I won't be able to come and go as freely as I hoped. I presume all the cabin doors are the same. I'll have to find another way. That's why we had to steal the master key.
Ooh.
I don't think they take too kindly to me eavesdropping. Better find something to make me inconspicuous. Ah!
Okay, I'll keep this short. Mr. Rosaine has been detained until further notice. Let's keep this to ourselves for now.
You caught him? You've got Arsene Lupin locked up.
I don't think so.
Keeping it to ourselves means not talking about it. Got it?
No gossip. I can't stand around chatting all day. Okay. All right.
Oh.
A host of extras in first-class cabin, privacy guaranteed, personal ventilation, short wash. Oh. So she's the painter. Wow, she is as talented as she is beautiful. Perhaps she's not getting a good night's sleep. She was complaining to her friend about hearing constant coughing throughout the night. What a woman.
Operation Impress Miss Nelly is in full swing. Do I dare push my luck?
Bernard, what a pleasant surprise.
The pleasure's all mine. I enjoyed our time together.
As have I.
Okay, a good start.
Do you and your friends have any plans for this evening?
She will likely be staying in her cabin.
She's not feeling any better?
One might think you have a romantic interest in her.
I can't tell Miss Nelly I'm just being polite.
What?
And that it's her I wish to dine with. Alone.
Would you like to dine with me tonight?
If my friend is going to be in her cabin, and I'm going to need to eat at some point...
What?
Why not?
Why did
Not
what
the most
happened?
convincing answer. I'm going to have to pull out all the stops to impress her.
I got someone to be. What do you... Did I fail or not? I am so confused. I don't know if I failed that or not. Okay. I'm close but no cigar. There must be another way into Rawson's cabin. There is. If I can confirm where this vent leads, then I could use the vent system to traverse the whole ship. I should ask around. I know who to ask. We learned this last episode. It was the porter who maintains all the vents and everything.
Hello again.
The air quality coming through the vents.
While standing outside in the fresh sea air.
In the cabins, I mean. I'm just curious.
One of the weirder requests. I don't know everything, but I'm fairly sure each cabin is only connected to one other cabin.
I see.
If I can find a layout of the ship, I might be able to work it out myself.
I got somewhere to be. Nothing suspicious. here. Perfect. It shows the layout of the guest cabins. The captain set a bounty to catch a blue marlin. I have my target set a little higher than the fish. This might just be what I was looking for. Yes, because there's a blue marlin. Right here.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. 0104. Okay. So that's the combination to his safe.
Oh.
0 1 0 4. Now for my prize. Drumroll, please. Oh, a knife. Can we close that? Because all right, so we have his knife.
Huh?
Order? No. It seems that Major Walson had a fishing spot reserved. Oh, what runes connect? Sneaking around the ship is not easy. Okay. I should really thank the first mate. Accessing rooms via the vent should be no problem at all. I just need to figure out which vents lead where. Lady Jerland's cabin. I know it leads to storage room. I remember that. Roseanne and the Major. The tea room and the dining room. Miss Nellie's cabin and the crew's quarter. It's an interesting theory, and if right, I may have found an alternate means of moving around the ship. It seems... Okay, we have a way. It seems figuring out a way into Major Walson's cabin has given me a clue as how to get into Lady Jerland's.
Ooh.
Okay. Right, check the vents in the storage room. Oh, that's a beautiful painting. She's doing that freehand too.
Oh.
All right. Can I use this? Okay. Okay, I can remove them like that. Mr. Roseanne, your knife was indeed a treasure. Hope he won't be too upset it broke on the vent corner. Why even have doors when there's a far more entertaining way of moving through the ship? Down the rabbit's hole I go. Success. Not the smoothest journey, but it but certainly more fun than using the door.
Huh?
These should impress Miss Nelly. Maybe I'll keep the details of how I got them to myself, though. I'm not going to hand over a bunch of loose pills. Anti-sickness tablets. He was obviously preparing for his time on board, just not well enough. I had to guess that it's all in working order.
Ah.
1902. We were lucky enough to speak with the winner of the UK Southern Regional Finals, July 1902, Major M. Rawson, who had to tell us, "I've been trying to catch my Moby Dick for years, but when I started thinking outside the box of more like a fish, it wasn't long before he was hanging on my wall at home. People couldn't believe it. This thing was such a prize winner. They thought I must have bought it from the shop and set it up the catch." Okay, this week's fish focus: Atlantic Ocean dwellers, blue marlin. Amongst the largest and fastest fish in the ocean, the marlin can grow up to 14 feet in length and almost 900 kilograms in weight. The marlin has excellent attack and defense abilities thanks to its large and pointed bill. Its spiked fan-like fin helps it glide through the ocean, avoiding other predators below and above the waterline. Atlantic salmon. Found in the northern Atlantic Ocean in rivers that flow into the North Atlantic, although some don't journey to the sea are known as landlocked salmon. The average size of Atlantic salmon is between 71 and 76 centimeters in length. While many are familiar with the silver blue sheen in their coloring, the Atlantic salmon may change its color multiple times over its lifespan, even taking a green coloration when reproducing. Glit-head bream. The glit-head bream can be identified by its distinctively bony and lightly built fins, both dorsal and tail, consisting of skin webbing and thin bony spines. Their large, deep bodies and heads help protect them from predators, giving them the best opportunity to feed on worms and mollusks. Interesting, mollusks can be identified by their long dorsal and whipping-like mouth.
Heh.
So let's deliver this medicine to Miss Nelly. Miss Nelly, I was able to get...
What a pleasant surprise.
That it is. I hope these will be some help.
Medicine? But I thought the infirmary was empty.
I'm more than just a handsome hat stand. I think that's the saying.
I should get these to my friend. Thank you, Bernard.
Oh, no problem.
Hello again.
What? I've tried talking to this guy for a while. If I wanted to have a look in the storage
You
room...
need a valid reason, and you'd have to be let in. But for a price...
Okay.
It's not that important.
Not the best time, anyway. There's a lot of boxes stacked in there. An accident waiting to happen.
Okay, good to
I
know.
need to find a way past the first mate without emptying my wallet.
You can't be cheap. I wonder if there's a quick way to make some cash. Bets?
Yes?
The internal post service?
Have you got something to send?
More something to find. I wrote your own cabin number on the envelope. If you point me in the right direction,
Afraid not. Once they're collected from the tea room, they get sorted in the storage room. Crew only.
Okay, good to know.
Of course it is. One of the few areas under a watchful eye. It's never stopped me before.
We'll figure it out. I should be going. Don't worry, nothing suspicious. Into the tea room. There should be new clues around.
Huh. Heh.
Nope. This one. This might just be what I was looking for. It is. It is exactly what we were looking for. I was looking for a chance to steal that thing, but we need a fishing pole. Which is right here. All right. Now we just have to pretend to catch this marlin. Okay.
I'm going to have to look at
This has got to work. It should. At this rate, I'll be a pro before we reach the States. Time for the first mate to receive his prize.
I'm starting to see a different side of Arsene Lupin.
Really?
One fish and all sins are forgiven? I wish I'd known sooner.
Perhaps not then.
Okay.
Hello again.
Congratulations
Pardon
on
me?
your catch.
The captain's challenge, over there. The fish is on the line, ready to be reeled in.
Oh, I get you.
Good luck, man. Well, I get to where I need to be.
Oh.
Locked. I wonder who has the key. The captain. Also, we're supposed to pickpocket the captain. Okay. Like taking candy from a middle-aged bearded baby. Perfect. A key for the storage. The exact place I need to go. Happy fishing, gentlemen. That worked out well. Quite a mess. The first mate was right about those boxes being a hazard.
Ooh.
Soft white wool must be what the pillows are stuffed with. Recently sent notes should be here somewhere. I know that it was I that said we must keep matters strictly between us, but our time apart has been harder than I ever thought it would. While we're both on board, it would be ridiculous. It wouldn't be a ridiculous thought to bump into each other and talk. No one would be any the wiser. I'll be waiting. Lady Jerland. I'm still unsure who the letter is addressed to, but Lady Jerland certainly seems eager to see them.
Oh.
And there it is. This should lead me straight to Jerland's cabin. Perhaps it's quick checked over first. That was loud. Oh, not as sturdy as I first expected. I gotta find an alternative roof. I don't fancy falling into a get slot when it gives way. Seems the fishing didn't go well. Can I kill two birds with one stone? With one watch? It'd be fun to stir some trouble between the crew and captain.
Hello again.
The master fisherman, did you claim your reward?
Snapped the line, and now I've got no prize money. The captain's furious at me for wasting his time.
Oh,
Blame me all you want. A child could have reeled in a plastic fish on a line.
seriously.
I suppose I'll just have to wait for that medicine.
He certainly knows how to work the sympathy card.
How much medicine could you get for this watch?
I could buy the whole chemist. Thank you again. You're a lifesaver.
My work here is done.
Ladies and gentlemen, this evening's dinner service will begin shortly in the dining hall. About time, I'm starving.
I should head to the dining hall to keep up appearances, and who could give up an evening with Miss Nelly?
Huh?
Oh, no, wrong one. To the dining hall. There's nothing more for me to do except enjoy a delightful evening with Miss Nelly.
I'm sorry, Bernard. I've been rambling on about my aunt's rose garden since dessert.
It's fine.
And I've enjoyed listening. You seem far more relaxed. Are you feeling better about the unwanted guest?
Thanks to you, I had barely remembered. Although it is strange he still hasn't been found. Maybe he's you. Or you're him.
You really think I could be that good of an actor?
Because we're on our way to America. Hollywood's just a few months away.
Who knows? Maybe that's not even a real camera, and it's full of money and jewels.
Is it?
Wouldn't that be something? I'm afraid it's just camera film in here. And what a fitting time to prove it.
Okay. Yes. You're gonna make me blush.
I feel like I could talk to you about anything.
That's a seductive person at their core.
I'm no stranger to hiding my identity. But with her, I want to leave no secrets.
I'm gonna flip a coin. Heads, I was once on the wrong end of an Algerian farmer's pitchfork, or tails, there's something I want to tell you. I'm gonna flip a coin. It's tails.
I want to say something first. It's just thank you. Had you not introduced yourself, this would have been an incredibly dull and lonely voyage.
That's love at sea, though.
With Arsene Lupin on board, it was never going to be dull.
In a strange way, he brought us together.
He did.
I should get my beauty sleep. Find me tomorrow. I have something to tell you. Thank you again for a lovely evening, Bernard.
It seems like you two were growing quite close.
Very close.
You sound surprised?
I suppose I hadn't expected you to be so open with her, considering her opinion on the real Arsène Lupin.
You're forgetting how long the journey was. We found ourselves together almost every minute of the day.
Except for when you were otherwise preoccupied.
Yes. Day 4, it seems.
My watch! He's stolen my... oh, excuse me. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. An urgent message.
Okay.
Arsene Lupin and his grubby fingers has stolen my watch. Be on extra alert. And if you're listening, Mr. Lupin, just return it, okay?
Grubby fingers. I will let that slide. I already have what I needed from him.
Nope. Alright guys, so I'm gonna end this episode here. We are in the... I think today's the day when we steal the jewels, because tomorrow... I think it's the next day. Inspector Gettym, we will make Doc, Inspector Gettymon will get on board, and we'll go through everything that we did before. So, this episode was mostly prep. We tricked the first mate into stealing the watch, and he lost a plastic marlin on a fishing line. Yeah, weird. And Arsene also stole from Roseanne his military knife and broke it, but things are just gonna keep escalating. So, we're also in... I think he really likes Miss Nelly. So, I'm gonna end this episode here. If you like this video, comment, like, and subscribe. It does help the channel. Check out the description of a link to the playlist for this series and other games I played on my channel. Tell me in the comment section what you think about the game, and do you think that if he was able to get out the truth, would she accept it, or would it be immediate snitch? Sell him out the river immediately, because that's all I think would have happened. If you're a famous criminal, you can't really divulge that to anyone but other criminals. So, I'm gonna get out of here. If you made this far in the video, Prime thanks you, and yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.